Well, it's 36 degrees just after 9 a.m. So, forecast showing temperatures in the 50s maybe. Got up to 44 at least yesterday, I think. So, better, warmer today than yesterday, I hope. Yeah, it feels good. Supposed to be rain. Might have some rain tomorrow. We'll see. Rain better than snow. Let's hope it stays as rain. Yeah, I could use some more rain for my ponds. There's 3 cardinals in that tree. 3 red ones. They just flew up from the ground. They're right there. There's one. There's another one up there. There's one. A woodpecker. Hey, woodpecker. I think that's the cardinal down there. Birds are out today. They like today's weather. They don't have to hide or stay warm. Yeah. There's a, yeah, way over there somewhere. I think it's, I'm not sure. I think it's, there's cardinals everywhere. I think that one up in that tree on the left is mockingbird. But I could be wrong. It's gonna be a nice day today. Woodpecker's up there now. There's cardinal. They just flew away. Yeah, I can see the shadow of the woodpecker. It's on the back side of that tree. Anyway, so something flew away. I think it was woodpecker. Well, the ice will be melting today, that's for sure. That's good to see. I don't have to cut ice. It was nice yesterday too. Ice was melting yesterday. No cattle. It must be up by the barn. I thought the cattle would be out here. But supposedly it didn't freeze last night because it was above, what was it, 30, 34? Something like that. At, what was it? What time was it anyway? 7? Yeah, 7 p.m. I don't think it got below freezing last night. But I don't, well, it must be water down there. But there's still plenty of ice, but it'll be melting today. So I ain't gonna worry about cutting ice today. Here or at the big pasture. Yeah. I thought the cattle would be out here doing something. Doing a little grazing on that dormant grass. But it might pick up today. Might grow a little today if it gets above 40 again. But it won't grow much, if at all, because the ground's still frozen. Yeah, the ground was still frozen underneath. It's thawing on top, but it's frozen underneath, further down. So grass ain't gonna grow back until maybe April. It'll start growing again. Well, the cat's in her same space. She likes that spot. I think there's more warmth there. Hi girl, you want some corn? I wasn't planning on it, but since you're right there, I can give you some corn. Come on in. Go in there. Go in there and I'll give you some corn. See if he'll come in without the red green bucket. Come on, if you want some corn, come on in. Come on. There they came in. All by themselves. Okay, give them some corn. They're eating, but I'm not done yet. Somebody might want to try to come in. So I can close that red gate before she comes around the corner. They? No corn for you. Sorry. Yeah, you need to put an extension on that chain. Yeah, I need to figure out how to do there. I'm not sure. I want to be able to put a board in that slot there, all the way across here, like I used to. I probably use something bigger than a 2x6. Look at all the carpenter bees work, all those holes. Of course, the holes I think are from woodpeckers. Anyway, I need to get a longer extension on that chain, so when I wrap it around there, and wrap it around there, I can still lock it, and the board will be in the front here if I have something penned up for longer time, or to load to a trailer. Yeah. Or my original thought was to build, get some wood, extend that out. I could put a couple spacers in there and there. But if I put a board in there, I may not be able to do that. But I probably could. Probably could. Let's see. Yeah, I need to put something so when I close this gate, it'll have someplace to lock. Yeah, those two holes there are from the old panel gate back there. I got some wood sliders there that would slide in the channel, and I could lock that gate in over here. But that gate got too weak. I can't use it no more. Although I could probably fix something there so I can still use those. I gotta see what I can do. Not today though, not today. Yeah, I'm giving these two special treatment. Okay, cat, you got to pounce on them? She likes to roam around. You get around, don't you, girl? Don't you? Well, they're enjoying that. I don't have any pears to feed them anymore. But they like the corn just as good. Okay, now she's going back up. Now she's come up. Now she's gonna come over to me. What? What are you doing up there? Huh? What are you doing? Oh, you get around, don't you? Huh? Oh. Don't jump on me. Little acrobat there, aren't you? Uh-huh. Are you looking for something to eat? I don't think you even know. You're just searching. Seeing what you can find. The bull's eating salt. Oh, he was. All right, jump. They're whittling that bale down, aren't they? The cat, you come out here too? You get around, don't you, cat? There's the salt. Red salt, and we got a green salt. That's where they scratch on it. They scratch on that board going across. Yeah, I had to put those boards there years ago. I had a cow. No, it was a heifer. I forget what color she was, but she was a jumper. She jumped all the fences at the big pasture. That's before I put barbed wire up. Barbed wire. That's before I added barbed wire, and she just would not stay in. So I had to sell her, but I couldn't keep her in this pen either. I brought her up. I was able to get her into the trailer at the big pasture and bring her up here. I don't know. She was about 2 years old. I thought we were going to get her pregnant, and anyway, didn't work out. Anyway, I'm not sure, but I think it was after my wife passed away. So it must have been sometime after 2020. I don't remember when, but I know that's why I had to put these boards up. Actually, she broke 2 gates. She bent 2 gates. I had blue gates there, like that one, but they're over there now. I got them tied together. They're all bent up. Yeah. And I got them red gates. I got them red gates, the heavy duty ones. She jumped over them too, I think. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Okay, before I put the red gates on, I added those boards from the old boards from a small trailer. I don't know why I got 3 of them. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why I got 3. Huh. I don't know. But anyway, I put them there so she couldn't jump over that. I also put them boards up on top of that pen. She jumped over that wall there too. Not so much that one. The one across that way, going from that corner to there. Yeah, and then I put a board across there, and I raised up a fence there. Yeah, I just couldn't keep her in there. I had to put stuff on top of that. She was jumping over that too, crawling out. Yeah, she, she just was wild, too wild. So I got rid of her. Anyway, that's the story about that. What you doing, cat? Huh? What you doing? You just want some attention, don't you? Yeah. Just want some attention. Okay. Well, this worked out pretty good having a bale here. Yeah. And if the weather gets cold again or snowy, I'll probably put a bale on that side again. I'll keep alternating from that side to this side during the winter. But if the weather's good like now, like this week, I'll probably put a bale this weekend. I'll put a bale down in the bottom again, like I usually do. Shadow cat. Oh, they're still eating. See how much you got left. Cat's back. Good catty. Good catty. Okay. I can think that's enough. They had enough for a day. I wasn't planning on feeding them today, but since the weather's nice and I'm not cold, I can enjoy it. I can enjoy watching them eat. And the sun's warming me up too. Sunshine. Oh, you had some corn. Be happy about that. There's still a few crumbs in there. They're going to clean them up. But yeah. He's still a bully. He still pushes her around. But when they're eating, they get along a little bit. Yeah, I'll give that tub another week or two. Then I'll have to be buying another one. If they can hold out until in January, yeah. So I want to start working on my farm schedule. Since I don't plan on buying anything else for the farm or for the cattle. At least not for a while, not until next year. Next year I want to buy that charger for the south fence, new charger, and I can add this tub to it too, a new tub. Yeah, I can't tell if any of these are pregnant. They're not showing any signs. Yeah, too bad. That's why I brought that white one up here. I thought he could breed these three, so I don't have to take him down to the big pasture for the bull there. But he's not working out the way I hoped. But the black one, maybe he'll come through and do the breeding next year when he's 2. Although he's kind of small, he's a little short, but the white one was small too when he got here last fall. He's had over a year to do something. He tries. I mean, he rides them, but that's as far as he can get. Yeah. Okay, girl. I'm going back to the house. I really don't have nothing to do today. I might drive out to the big pasture, check them. You're gonna check out the cat. Nope. Cat said, I don't want nothing to do with you. Okay, I'm going in. Ice on the ponds, but it's melting today. It's over 30. It's above freezing. I think it's been above freezing all night, and this morning too. So that's good. All right, I'll go out to the big pasture later today. Yeah. I'm gonna start working on my farm schedule for my taxes. A few jet trails up there. I see at least 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. But they're already old. They're breaking apart. A few jet trails on this side too. 1, 2, 3, another 4. Those are a little newer. There's 1, 2, 3, and there's 4. Jets are flying, so their business must be good. Well, she's got a belly of corn in her. It's 10 a.m. and the temperature is 40 degrees. Let's see if it reaches 50 today. That'd be nice. Yeah. Cattle got it pretty good here. Plenty to eat, and got a shelter if they need it, and grass. In the summertime anyway. She's got it good too. I got the light turned off. She don't need it today. Not until it gets below freezing again. She's got a good life too. Yeah, I guess I do too. I got a good life. The one I chose anyway. Can't complain too much. Well, it's 52 degrees at 2 p.m. So it did get above 50. It's really nice, and there's not much wind either. I don't even think I need a coat, but I still wear a jacket just in case. It got a little bit more cloudy, but it's still comfortable. I guess I'm going to drive out to the big pasture and take a look out there. I think the ground is still dry, so even after the ground thaws, there's not much moisture in the ground, so I can drive the truck out there. Yeah, it got a little overcast, but not so bad. But it's warm, or warmer, so I'm okay with that. There they are. Yeah, it's a nice day today. It was warmer. It felt warmer anyway. It's warmer now than it was this morning, but it felt warmer with the sun shining this morning. It's still warmer than it was yesterday, but without the sun shining, it's kind of chilly out here. There's a little breeze coming up from the south, just like yesterday, but it's a lot better today. And I can see the ice is melting there, so go down there to check the ice. They can drink. Okay, I guess I'm going to head out to the big pasture just to take a look. Well, it's a nice day for a drive to the big pasture. Just to look around. I noticed something there in the leaves. Looks like it's been there a while. It's a dead deer, but the skull is clean. And I don't know if coyotes got it or not, but it's a deer. It looks like a small buck. Somebody must have shot it, but I don't think they would have eaten it. All the skin, there's no skin or fur on the skull, on the snout. So I don't know how long that's been there. Yeah, but anyway, I'm gonna take a look at it. A little closer. This is down the hill from the shelter up there. Looks like it's been there quite a while, but I could be wrong. I know deer hunting season was a couple weeks ago. Well, actually just last weekend, and then 2 weeks before that. So I don't think that would give this enough time to decay that much. Although I would have thought the coyotes would have cleaned it up more. There's a foot. There's the skin. That's a deer, and there's the skull. It looks like the antlers got eaten on. It looks like a young buck. Probably only a year old. Something was eating on it. There's a back leg. One of them. I think it's a back leg. Oh no, I think that's a front leg. Yeah, that's a front leg because it's bending this way. I think. I'm not sure. I don't want to touch it. But I will take a closer look at the skull. Yeah, I just don't know how long it's been here. Yeah, I can see the mice were eating on that. Something was eating on it. I'm gonna take it home. There's some tufts of hair from the deer. Wind probably blew that. Yeah, you can see where the deer was eating. The mice were eating this side, down there, and on here. Yeah. Oh, I got it in the truck. It don't smell, so it's been there a while. Since there's no skin or fur on this skull here, it rotted. But the skin's not that, doesn't look like it's that old. It's not decayed too much, so I don't know. It's a mystery to me. But all the meat's gone, so coyotes must have been eating on it for quite a while. I don't know if they eat. Yeah. I wonder if the coyotes were the one eating on the antlers. They must have cleaned the skull. Something cleaned the skull. Anyway, that's all I got out here. I'm going to drive around some more and then go back to the house. There's something hanging on the fence. We'll see what that is. It's some kind of fur. Some kind of fur. Let's get a closer look. I'm not positive, but I think it's a raccoon. The head's hanging down. And that looks like it's been there a long time too. Yeah. And it's hooked to the fence. Couldn't have been there that long though, because I remember checking the fence not too long ago. Maybe last month, maybe. And I don't remember seeing nothing like this on the fence then. I'll see if I can get a closer look at it. I may have to take it off without getting shocked. Oh, I got rubber boots on, so I should be okay. Yeah, it looks like a raccoon. Just a little bit of skin and the head and the tail. I'm gonna turn it around. Get a look from the front. Yeah, it's a raccoon. Like I said, I don't know how long it's been hanging on that fence. It must have got hung up in the... Why would it be up so high like that? Raccoons don't jump. And why would a raccoon have to jump over the fence? Something mysterious going on here. Dead deer. Dead raccoon. On the top wire even. Huh. Oh well. At least I know what it is. I just don't know how it got there. Raccoon down there. And the sun's up there. And the deer was over there somewhere. And the raccoon's down here. Couple mysteries. the gate's closed and I'm leaving. Sun came back out again. That's good. Okay, that was a nice little tour of the big pasture. I liked it. Somebody's coming. Look, the mail carrier. I might pull over. Maybe not. I don't know who it is. Ain't the mail carrier. I saw that the other day. Oh, that is mail. This is mail carrier. It was a mail carrier. So that means I'll check the mail after she comes. It's a girl too. After she comes on her way back. If I have any mail, that is. Which I probably don't. Anyway, it's good I don't get mail unless I'm receiving a package of medicine or something else I ordered. And I haven't ordered nothing for a while, but there can always be medicine coming. And blackbirds are starting to roost in these trees again, although it ain't that cold anymore. I think the birds still like to hang out in those cedar trees. Okay. A little bit more. That's good enough. That's all. I might come back later if there's a sunset. I can hear the mail carrier coming back. Yeah. Nope, didn't stop. Took it with me. At least now I know I don't have to check the mail. Oh, I guess I probably will. I don't know if I checked it yesterday or not. I can't remember. I better check it just to make sure. A bunch of birds just flew out of there. Yeah, here goes some more. They like to roost in them over there more than over here. Go check, see if I got mail. I got medicine. I hear that plane coming from the northeast. Doesn't look like a crop duster or sprayer. I don't have to do that this time of year. Probably just a private jet, private plane. Flying into the sunset, huh? I can't see it through my camera. I can't see it at all now because of the sun. I can still hear it. I'll come back later. I'd say it's about 3:30 or so. I'll check. I guess pretty close. It's 3:24. I heard them birds again. Them birds flew back over here, but they saw me and they took off again. I heard a rush. I can hear the birds over that way. There they are. They're all in that tree. Yeah, they saw me. There's some more down that way. They're hanging out. I think they're waiting for night. I think they're waiting so they can go roost in the cedar trees here. That's where they like to sleep at night, in these cedars. I'll leave them alone. They ain't bothering me. Well, look what I saw on the road. A woolly worm. I don't know what that means. Is it going to be a hard winter or mild winter? I don't know. Guess I'll find out later. Guess I can get my medicine out of the mailbox and go in the house. It's about an hour before sunset, so I'll come back later. Unless I forget, like I usually do. There's a couple cats. Yellow cat and the other calico cat. They must have been up here eating because the bowl was full when I left. Oh, they're looking at something. Maybe there's a third one down there. What are they looking at? There's a yellow cat over by the barn. This one here is still headed. Yeah, this one here was up here yesterday, close to the house. I haven't seen that yellow one for a while. I think the cat was looking. Had to take a leak. I think that cat was looking at the cattle because they're down there. I might be feeding the neighbor's cats, but that's okay because while they're walking around my house or near my house, hopefully they're catching mice too, because my one cat probably can't handle all of them. Yeah, they were up here eating something. And you don't mess with them, do you? I don't think so. The only time you probably let anybody get close to you is when a male cat and you're in heat. Right? That's the same temperature it was at 2 p.m. and it's 3:30 now. I think that's about as warm as it got today. That's still good though. Still good. Well, the islanders are relaxing with the brown calf, heifer calf. And the two bulls are over there on their scratching limbs. That's me over there, or at least my shadow. Now my shadow's over there. Hi guys. Yeah, I'm glad I drug that up or down there. I used the ATV to drag it from. From there, it fell off of that tree there, a lower branch. It was there for quite a while, because when it broke off, it just was still hung up over there on top. It was still hung up, and I just left it there for the cattle to eat the leaves, scratch it, and do all this whatever they wanted with it. Then when it finally broke and landed on the ground, I cut it up with a chainsaw, and I piled it there, and eventually I burnt it, and that's why there's an ash pile there. And then I drug it with the ATV through that gate down here, drug it down along there, because I knew they could use it for a scratching post. Okay, well, and I can see water, the melted water there on this end. Not so much on that end. I think all the water drains down here for some reason. Either that, because that's in the sun more, and that's more in the shade. Yeah. But they got water now. Supposed to be warm again tomorrow. I think tomorrow's going to be the warmest because it's supposed to rain, or it's forecast to rain tonight or tomorrow. Tonight and or tomorrow. Okay, still eating some grass there, aren't you, boy? Yeah. Okay, I'm done for now. I'll check back later if I catch a sunset. Just before 4:30, because I think the sunset's at 4:35, 4:36, something like that. I can't remember exactly when, but I know it's after 4:30. Uh-huh. Hey, I saw your shadow. You're right there, right by my leg. Come on, move. Yeah, that's you right there. That little spot there. Hey. No, not interested, huh? Okay. Yeah, I gotta start making arrangements sometime next year. January or February, when it's cold, I'm going to schedule an appointment for him to be processed. And I always have it done on the way into town, about 5 miles in, over that way. Yeah, they have the owner went to school with my older sister, same grade, I think. Either that or he went to school with my brother. I can't remember, my older brother. I think it was my sister. Yeah, I think my sister, or somewhere around there. He could have been a year older than me, and then my sister's 2 years older, so somewhere. But now his kids are running the business, I think. Yeah, he probably helps out. Last year, was it last year? No, I didn't have none done last year. No, the last meet I had was quite a few years ago. Probably, I don't even remember. It's been a while. But I still got some of the meat in my freezer, but not much. Because I haven't eaten meat for quite a while. Yeah. Trying to control my cholesterol. Even though I love beef. Anyway, I'm taking medicine for it. But that's no excuse to go off schedule. But I still like to have meat if not for myself, I like to give it away to my sisters or whoever wants it. Yeah. Oh, there's the school bus. That's where the school bus used to take me to school, on that road. Okay. All right, that's all for now. I forgot what I was talking about. Oh, here, the bull. Yeah, I'm gonna have, since I don't think he made any calves this year, so I'm just gonna go ahead and make some meat out of them. I could sell them, but I'd rather use the meat. At least it's not cold. I don't even have a jacket on, or even a sweatshirt. It feels good out here. Well, it's 4:25 p.m. and sun's not quite down yet, but it's getting there. Cattle are still down there in there. There aren't too many clouds left. Yeah. That's right above the pond. But the sun is going down. There's some clouds over there, so I just barely made it. I remembered. I was watching the clock this time. Yeah. It won't be long now. I still gotta build some kind of a outer window there with plexiglass one of these days, and some 2x4s. But I gotta wait until I buy the stuff first. Okay, that's about it for today. The sun's just barely sinking down behind that cloud on the horizon. There are no clouds over here, but there are over there. It's supposed to rain tonight, so, or it's possible a chance for rain. Oh look, there's a jet right over that way. Thought I saw another one out here earlier, but I guess it's behind that tree now. Yeah, sun's sinking. What did I say? Yeah, I'm going to check the radar when I go in. See if there's any clouds, because there's some clouds to the southwest there. And there's a bunch of them to the south too, over that way. So some of those might be coming up here. Yeah, the Highlanders must be back up in the barn eating. Those three are still moving up. Okay, just a last peek at the sun. It's barely visible now. It's just back. Okay, it's gone. Okay, sun's behind the cloud now, and I'm done. At least for today. Out here, I'll check the radar yet. Those two bulls and that heifer calf is taking their time going up. I can hear the Highlanders in the barn banging their horns on something. That's it, heifer. Follow the boys. Oh, it's stopping to eat something. Well, she had some corn today, so that was good. Unplanned. I didn't plan to give them corn, but since they were close to the pen, I decided why not. I've never paid too much attention to this tree before. Well, I do, but not down here. Usually the top. But I noticed there's a. Well, I already knew it was in there. I just forgot about it. I must have left that strap in there. There's one on the other side too. Actually, usually one on the other side to hold my gate open sometimes. Right there. Yeah, that stretchy thing. But and this one here, I can't use it for nothing. Yeah. I left it in that notch and the tree grew around it. Same thing with that string. But I just noticed today there's some kind of burl on here, or a bunch of them. Some up there too. I wonder what that looked like if it was shaped and the bark taken off. Anyway, I'm not going to do it. Leave it alone. Tree's as old as my house, maybe older. No, I don't think it's older. There was too much construction going on around here. But after the house was built, I planted this redbud because I like redbud. My first cane in high school, I made out of redbud. I had my leg in a cast from breaking my leg during the summer. Laid in hay for a neighbor once. My brother broke my leg, but that's another story. But they had to put a pin in it and everything, in my ankle. Yeah. Anyway, I lost my train of thought again. Oh, yeah. I walked out. I knew there was a redbud down in the woods behind the barn at the farm, and down the hill from where my brother has his house now. And I found this redbud down there, and I walked out there with my crutches and my leg in the cast, and I cut a piece off that redbud, and I still got that cane. It's not a curved cane, but it's just a knob. It's a knob for my palm. It served me well in high school. All right, that's all. Well, that's all for today. Whoop. What? You want something from me? I gave you food. Huh? You want some attention. That's what you want.